Hi, Jay Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jackson. We are heading into 1745 West 15th Street. Needs some work. So the front porch mudroom area has vinyl tile down on the floor. These are the glue down vinyl tiles. You know, you just peel the back off and you stick them down. They're about 10 cents each. Definitely need to be replaced. This is an addition, even though it's done in cinder block, it is definitely an addition because here's the original siding for the house and the original windows. They just added this later, but that's okay. You know, it would be nice as a screen porch, and maybe it was at one point in time, but now it's just a porch. So you have a wood door in the front that looks good on the outside, but definitely needs some cleanup and some paint on the inside. No deadbolt. Would be good if we had a deadbolt there. Then you have another entry door that does have a deadbolt on it, leading into the living room, which is a nice big size, beautiful hardwoods here. There is a fireplace behind that piece of wood. Ceiling height at 9 feet. There's been some damage. They've been patching up seams. What exactly is going on there, I don't know because they've covered it up. No light fixture in the living room. The paint is a dark gray, definitely needs some new paint. Makes it feel like a cave, this dark color, you know, would cause depression. Hopefully the work is not so old that it can't be sanded, because definitely needs to be sanded down and continued, you know, with a little bit of texture on there. With these big windows, letting in light from the porch, it actually does help. Light from the outside comes into the porch area and then through this little window, but you guys, you don't need to have these windows here unless you want that for you know, cooling reasons. I'd just probably take those out and open that up a little bit. Now we've got a huge giant entry into what is probably the dining space. There isn't a chandelier, but they did put a flush mount light, if nothing else, so you got some light here. And this way looks like it goes to possibly the bedrooms, this way to the kitchen, which is where we're headed. Now, the kitchen floors were covered, and they've pulled whatever was on them up. Whether these could be sanded and restained, I don't know. You know, the thing is, though, these look like softwood floors. That looks like pine to me. And since it looks like pine, my suggestion would be to go ahead and put something new down over the top of them. Maybe some sheet vinyl, because that's resistant to water. Cabinets, these lowers, I hate this kind of cabinet. This is a plastic covered paper door. You know, it's a press board in the back, and it's a plastic cover, and it gets wet and it just goes bad. And it looks like it all needs to be replaced anyway. When we look underneath here, you've got a lot of debris. It's all fallen down. And with that much, what that says is that you've had leaks in the sink that have totally rotted out underneath. Yeah, I can smell. In fact, I can smell the moisture, that stinky, musty smell. When you see that, then you have to wonder what's below that. So all these cabinets need to come out. They need to come out so you can get a look at what the subfloor is like there and make corrections if necessary. We've got the original uppers and a big, nice picture window here over the sink, you know, so if you're washing dishes, at least you've got a view. There's no dishwasher, so you would definitely be doing your dishes here in this double basin drop-in sink. Cabinets are dirty. They are original. They've been painted multiple times. You could probably pull these handles off and apply a little sandpaper to these doors, change out those hinges, and, you know, get some paint on there, and it would probably still look okay. The ceiling has a light fixture. I'd change that guy out. So the back door out of the kitchen, dirty, broken glass. You know, you replace that little center glass panel and you sand and paint this door, and it would look pretty nice. I really love these old doors. I like the old knob, but this one, you know, it needs some help. It needs some work. It needs somebody to care for it. Looking out at the back porch, you know, that's where through that door is where the problem is, the big problem. I don't know what you're going to see underneath the floors here, but this is the laundry room. There's the water heater. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that water heater I would say that water heater needs to be replaced. What do you think? Yeah, I think so. And it's sitting right on the wood, which is terrible. You know, you get any water off the water heater and spilling on the floor and it just rots everything out. And then the water heater, because it's very heavy, just falls through. Nobody wants that. So new water heater with a pan, that would be perfect. Here's your dryer hookup and your vent. So we definitely have some rot in the walls too. This has probably crept up from the floor, or else the water is running down the window. They've tried to hide some of it with caulk. As you can see here, they've caulked this all up and then they, painted it, but you can't hide that. I mean, that's just rotten in there. If I stuck my finger, it'd go right through. Just like this, that's what it is. So my fear is this outside wall here is all shot and would have to be replaced. Now I know for a fact that from the door there going this way, there was a lot of rot in that main support beam that's under the wall. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun job. And then of course, replacing that deck, not to mention the cleanup of the yard. More glass broken. Here's your washer hookup with your hot water, cold water connector, and the drain and power for the washing machine. Opposite side of the room as the dryer. You might be able to put in a tankless there depending on what the panel looks like. The kitchen is not big. I forgot to mention that. And over here where the shovel is would be where the range would go. That's where the power for the range is. There's not a hood or a vent in this kitchen. So, any smoke or whatnot is not going to vent out. You do have a window, but yeah, you at least need a fan. Okay, the panel is hiding. It's a tiny little guy. Okay, that's not the panel. I don't know what this is. This is just some kind of a junction box here. Used to be a panel. Now it's not. No idea what that is. Let's keep going. Okay, so into the hallway. This is kind of a big open space for the hall with a bedroom at each end, a little closet, and then the bathroom. The furnace looks okay. The ductwork looks relatively new. It's not too dirty. I can't really tell how long ago this was installed, but it seems to be okay. It has the cutoff right on the panel itself, or on the side of the furnace itself. You could probably wrap this up, wall this in, and seal it up and be okay with that. Just remember, you need air movement into whatever kind of walls you put in because it sucks a lot of air. So louvered doors or louvered walls. A tile base down, which looks nice. I mean, it's dirty, but it's solid. Okay, so let's head to this bedroom here. Ceiling fan blades are broken and warped from moisture. It does get moist here. The original hardwood floors here look solid and they feel okay so far to my feet. I'm not feeling any weirdness. And these are softwood floors. I said hardwood, but I just should say wood floors because these are pine. Okay, they're not oak. Closet, pink paint. This is a lead-based paint here, I can tell by the color. And the closet itself is maybe 6 feet by 2.5 feet. The shelf up above is set up so that you can put things at each end as well as in the back. And the bar is up, it's a little high, that bar. Probably could come down a little bit, but it's okay. Nice sized closet. Then we've got another closet here, or a continuation of the same closet. No, it's a separate closet. And it's about the same size, 6 feet this way by 2.5. Same kind of setup with the bar and the shelving up above. Don't know what that big conduit pipe is there for, but not going to worry about it. Okay, let's just head straight across the hallway here to bedroom number 2. Now, I want to say this is 1,000-something square feet, and it's very open and spacious, but it is only a 2-bedroom house, okay? And I don't see a way that you could easily turn it into 3 bedrooms because of the floor plan without doing a lot of wall work. You'd really have to do a lot of wall work to get a 3rd bedroom in here. Ceiling fan, also warped blades from the moisture. The gray walls that we saw before, so it's kind of dark in here, but there is 2 big windows. Ceiling height is at 9 feet. Once again, the original wood floors, and they look like they're in decent shape. You've also got the wooden base, which is in decent shape. I mean, without too much work at all, you could make that look really good. Original closet door. And original fixtures. Now, whether these are original glass knobs or not, I don't know. But this is definitely the original latch. And, you know, it definitely works like the original. You even have the keyhole still in good shape. For the closet, shelf is the same as what we saw in the other bedrooms. The shelf, yeah, that's this shelf. And the bar is the same, and it's about the same size at about 6 feet by about 2.5. So nothing too extraordinary with the closet. But you know, I love the woodwork. It would just take a little bit of effort to get that back in order. Okay, so we've seen both of the so this bedroom, the door on it is hammered. There's no knob, there's just this deadbolt and a cutout for something. Somebody started to cut it out and just, you know, with a jigsaw or something and ruined it, which is too bad. This is all a big mess here. The original doorknob and latch is gone. Ow, be careful. We've got some screws holding things together, probably because the door was kicked in. Let's see here. Well, I don't see any damage to the door case though, so that's good. All right, so what we've got left is the, hall light fixture. Looks like original equipment. Cute little light. Bathroom. So the bathroom is tiled in pink, very colored square tile with pink subway tile wrapping around the tub. I see some cracking, grout lines that are open, some staining. It definitely needs a scrub and it's some new grout and possibly some tiles replaced if you wanted to keep the original color here. And you could do that. Toilet looks new. Tub looks like it's original equipment. The valves, you know, definitely look like they need to be replaced. The vanity is not original and probably put in the same time they put in those crappy kitchen cabinets. Definitely needs to come out and be replaced. You got this little above cabinet though, which by the hinges I would say was put in the 70s just to give you some extra space for your toilet paper, I guess. That's what they are using that for. This one is pretty stuck. Just screwed to the wall. They put in a GFCI outlet, but I haven't seen the panel, so I don't know if it's supported. Then you've got a little medicine cabinet here. Old. And a single little vanity bulb light over that. Okay, so it's a tight little bathroom. And I think it's the only bathroom in the house. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Okay. Here's the panel. I must have walked right past it and didn't see it. So it's a Siemens panel. It's not new, but it's in decent shape. I can't tell what the amperage is on this panel or how many, it would support because this panel has the main, it's actually outside. It's not in the panel to look, but it's probably 150 amp service. That's what I would say. Okay, that's what it looks like. Pretty small. Okay, so 1745 West 15th Street needs a lot of work. Needs floors, needs doors, needs paint, needs lights. It's never going to be bigger than a 2-bedroom house, although the floors and the rooms are spacious. I'm very happy with the size of the living room, the dining room, although I wish the kitchen was bigger. I'm thinking if it needs a roof, then we're talking about probably $40,000 of renovation here that I would spend if it was my house. And whether that's worth it to you or not, I don't know. It's up to you, of course. But we're going to go ahead and head out and head to the next one. For a 2-bedroom house, I love the hardwood floors. I love the open feel of the house. Really is nice. Wish it was 3 bedrooms. Wish the lot was cleaned up a little better. I guess we'll see what happens here in the coming days. Okay, J. Frederick Smith, Continental Realty of Jax. We're going to head out of here, and I'll see you at the next one.